The African American History Monument was erected on March 29, 2001 by Ed Dwight. It is the first African American history monument on any state house grounds in the nation. This monument features 4 rubbing stones. These stones come from the 4 main coastal areas of Africa: Ghana, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and the Congo. This monument also features 12 panels. The panels are about the journey that African Americans took from Africa to freedom. While we were at the monument, we asked people what their opinions were on the monument. These are their answers.
I think so. I don't know probably as much as I should about the monument, but it seems to be a pretty good one.
I believe that is a good spectrum of everything that's happened in the history of progress and civil rights, and yeah, I think it's a good representation.
I think it's a great start. South Carolina is the only state that has a monument to African Americans on state grounds, which is a good start. But I think that this kind of, does the whole kind of over time, but I still think that more things can be done to especially honor particular African Americans in South Carolina. Luckily, in the State House, we do have a lot of portraits and paintings of very important African Americans, but I do think that this is a great start here with the state of South Carolina.
I do. I think that it shows where they came from and here, and some of the things that the Africans have had to go through.
I think so. I definitely think that people like Isaiah DeQuincy Newman, who was the first African American senator, I think he deserves to have a monument out here on state grounds.
There's so many things that African Americans have done in the state of South Carolina, and this is just a small portion of what has been done.
I think another one might be a little overkill, but I mean, it's a thought that matters, and I think any little bit is good.
Definitely. I mean, this, like I said, is a good start, but I think there's more people that need to be honored as well.
Yes, I do. There's so many amazing things that African Americans have done, again, in the state of South Carolina, and it needs to be depicted through a monument.
Oh, absolutely. I think even since this was made, so many great things have happened in the history of African Americans. So yeah, there's definitely more that can be added.
Yes, of course.
Why?
Because I think it's an important part of American history. They played an important role in the history of the country and continue to be a group that will play an important role in our future.
I like it. I think it shows where the slaves came from and coming here, and I think it helps us to see, it gives us a map kind of what we need to do as far as what our history is, or how we need to change the way we think and what we do about our history.
It depicts them from slavery, where slavery started, and where they came to South Carolina, and it takes you all the way through the history from slavery all the way up to the Civil Rights Movement.
I think it's a good reminder of the important role that African Americans played in the history of South Carolina and in the state.
Every day I walk by it, and I like to look at it. It's pretty interesting, very detailed, and I really enjoy walking by here and seeing it every day.
I actually lived in Ghana, Africa, which is on that monument right there for 1 year, and I worked with a ministry that rescues child slaves. And I think that a lot of people don't understand the history of the slaves, and that we need to learn the truth about that, because the history starts in Africa.